man robbed 2 banks in broad daylight. No mask, no disguise, just his own face. He believed something completely absurd. Lemon juice, he thought, made ink invisible. So surely it would make his face invisible too. He rubbed lemon juice onto his skin, then walked straight into the cameras. He even tested his theory first. The Polaroid photo came out blank. Bad lighting, bad angle, not invisibility. But it was enough to convince him. He was arrested within hours, stunned that the cameras had seen him clearly. This wasn't stupidity in the way we think. It was something psychologists later gave a name to. 2 Cornell researchers studied this exact pattern. David Dunning and Justin Kruger. Their discovery became known as the Dunning-Kruger effect. Here's the core problem they found. The skill needed to do something well is the same skill needed to judge how well you did it. If you lack the skill, you lack the judgment too. In their 1999 study, they tested logic, grammar, and humor. Participants who scored in the bottom 12% guessed they'd scored in the 62nd percentile. Not slightly wrong, wildly wrong. Think of it like a broken ruler. You can't use a broken ruler to measure how broken it is. The tool measuring you is the very thing that's flawed. And this isn't rare. It's almost universal. Take driving. A classic study asked people to rate themselves. 93% said they were above average drivers. Mathematically, that's impossible. Self-assessment quietly fails, again and again. So why don't we notice? Feedback should fix this, except we choose who gives us feedback, and that choice is filtered through the same flawed judgment. People often avoid real experts. They surround themselves with agreement instead. Strangely, the opposite happens at the top. High performers often underestimate themselves. If a task feels easy to you, you assume it's easy for everyone else too. So skilled people quietly downgrade their own scores. Now here's the part that goes beyond the individual. Confidence is persuasive, even when it shouldn't be. Audiences tend to trust bold certainty, even over experts speaking with careful nuance. So the loudest voice in the room often wins, not the most accurate one. And this creates a strange social danger. Uninformed people can end up holding real authority, simply because they sounded sure of themselves. Here's the unsettling core of all this. Being wrong doesn't feel like being wrong. From the inside, it feels identical to being right. There's no internal alarm bell, no warning light telling you you've made a mistake. So if you can't feel it, how would you ever know? There's actually one reliable signal. It goes back to Socrates, the willingness to doubt yourself. The person who truly cannot do something often can't even imagine that they're wrong. But the ability to pause and question yourself, that itself is a sign of self-awareness. So the real defense isn't more confidence. It's staying open to feedback that stings a little.